balance, harmony, beauty, sweetness in relationships. This is the hallmark of Libra Ascendant. You always want to maintain a sense of balance and peace in life. Avoiding conflict and getting along with everyone is your core nature, Venus ruled. The first chapter of your story often revolves around beauty and relationships. Libra ascendants are symbols of balance, beauty, and relationships. But have you ever wondered if, behind this calm and balanced personality, there might be some fears and worries hidden deep within the mind? Astrology tells us that certain houses in our birth chart are specifically connected to challenges, obstacles, and hidden fears. In today's episode, we will focus specifically on people who have Libra as their ascendant sign, and we will talk in detail about the 3 most challenging houses that appear in their birth chart. These are the 6th, 8th, and 12th houses, which are often considered the most difficult or complex areas in astrology because they can present unique obstacles and important life lessons for individuals with Libra rising. We will find out which zodiac signs fall in these houses, who their rulers are, and what kinds of internal fears or external challenges they might indicate for Libra ascendants. The 6th house, which carries Pisces energy. This house represents daily struggles, health, work routines, service, enemies, and debt. Here, the energy of Pisces comes in, which is connected to spirituality, intuition, compassion, but also confusion, escapism, and the dissolving of boundaries. So what happens? For Libra ascendants who seek clarity and balance, this dreamy or boundaryless Pisces energy can create trouble in their daily life or work environment. They might have trouble following a practical routine, or get so caught up in other people's problems at the workplace that they end up feeling drained themselves. They may feel overly compassionate or victimized. They might experience health issues that are hard to understand, or issues related to escapism, like addiction. There could also be hidden enemies who are deceptive. There may be ongoing confusion regarding conflicts or debts, which can disrupt their sense of harmony. The 8th house Taurus energy. This house represents deep transformation, secrets, sudden events, joint resources like a partner's money, inheritance, intimacy, and longevity. Here, Taurus energy comes in, which is connected to stability, comfort, security, position, values, and beauty. So what happens? Libra ascendants, for whom relationships and harmony are important, may have a deep fear of losing their security and comfort while going through the transformations and crises of the 8th house. They might resist change because they prefer stability. They may show possessiveness or stubbornness regarding joint finances or inheritance, which can lead to hidden conflicts. They might fear vulnerability in intimacy, especially if it threatens their material or emotional security. There may be secrets related to their values, comfort, or position. Here, Venus has a double influence as both the ascendant lord and the 8th lord, which makes relationship and security issues very deep and transformative. The 12th house represents the subconscious mind, things that are hidden, losses, isolation, letting go, and spirituality. Here, Virgo's energy comes into play, which is associated with analysis, details, perfectionism, criticism, service, and health. So what happens? For Libra ascendants who seek harmony, Virgo's critical and analytical energy can be constantly active in their subconscious mind, which may lead to hidden anxiety, worry, or self-criticism. They might feel stressed internally about their own imperfections or those of others. There can also be subconscious anxiety about health. There may also be hidden enemies who criticize them or point out flaws in their work. Letting go can be difficult because their mind gets caught up in the details. Even when it comes to service or helping others, they might try so hard to be perfect that they end up suffering hidden losses, like a loss of peace and energy. So let's take some small but meaningful steps that can help bring balance back to this inner scale of yours. Practical compassion. Your sixth house is in Pisces. It gives you compassion, but it can also blur your boundaries. Practice respecting your own limits while helping others. Learn to say no kindly but firmly. In your daily life, include a bit of practical spirituality, like mindful walking. Focus on inner security, not just in your thoughts. Your eighth house is in Taurus. It can make you afraid of losing material security. Practice valuing things that aren't material, like your relationships, your inner peace, your skills. Every day, be grateful for at least one thing you have instead of focusing on what you don't have. Your 12th house is in Virgo, which brings subconscious criticism. Whenever a negative or critical thought comes up, recognize it and ask yourself how to use it. Is this thought 100% true, or is it just an old habit? Neutralize that thought. Remember one important thing. This analysis is based only on emotions and their owners. Which planets are placed in these houses in your chart, and which planets are aspecting them, can significantly change the results. This is just a general guidance. If you found this information useful, don't forget to follow or subscribe to the Bhagia Meena channel. You can share your thoughts or questions with us in the comments or on our social media. So, this was a discussion about the possible fears and challenges related to Libra Ascendant and their 6th, 8th, and 12th houses. Remember, only by understanding these challenges can we deal with them in a better way. Thank you sincerely for listening. Next time, we'll meet again with a new subject. Until then, take care of yourself and those around you.